Stay with us though, because we'll look back at that. We're no doubt about to see Felipe Ort's sliding crash into the right. I can chortle about it ever so slightly. Here it is, because he got it wrong, badly wrong really, the Spanish champion. And it was one of those crashes, if you looked at, you'd think, well, that looks like an amateur rider who's got everything completely wrong. Anything but. He's a world-class rider, Felipe Orts. Just got stuck on the inside, locked up and wiped out in amongst some of the best riders in the world. Thankfully, he got back in there and finished in 5th, which is remarkable. Great start by Mace Hendricks in the green, but it was Elizabeth who really wanted to get out there, stick his nose in the wind at the lead and make it stick. He did it. Very little action in the pits, despite the fact that the team mechanics were there waiting desperately for anyone to come in. And Elizabeth, as he said, wanted those sand sections to actually be longer today than they were. Because, of course, he can make a real difference in there. He knows how quick Sweeck is. I think he did say himself, actually, that Laurens Sweeck was quicker in the sand anyway. And even Sweeck there, putting down a foot. And a great ride by Pim Ronhaar to take 2nd. Nice measured race by the Dutchman. And a big push, wasn't it, over that last lap and a half it was when he managed to get clear of Laurens Sweeck. Bit of a shame, because I think it would have been a lovely sprint between these two. I'd have said they're probably fairly evenly matched. There was the moment, and he used the moment with quite some snap, didn't he? Right off the back wheel of Laurens Sweeck, Pim Ronhaar, deep into this race. That was at the end of the penultimate lap, getting a bit closer towards that finish line. And it was then that I started to notice Laurens Sweeck looking around a little bit to make sure that he'd got 3rd secure. And we will see the impact on the ride of all these riders tomorrow in Overijse to see how they do. Can Elizabeth get 2 back-to-back? I wonder. And here is Eli Iserbyt.
Is dit antwoorden met de pedalen?
Ja, ik heb gewoon mijn zin erop gezet vandaag. Het was lastig. Sweeck en Ronhaar stribbelden nog serieus tegen, maar ik wist welke stroken mijn ding waren en ik wist op welke stroken dat bijvoorbeeld de Sweeck wel iets beter was.
Sweeck and Ronhaar were really good today.
Een beetje proberen indelen, maar natuurlijk was het wel
and in the sand, Sweeck was better.
Is het dan een week noodgedwongen thuis? Denk je dan, zaterdag zal ik ze iets laten zien?
And I knew it was going to be 1 hour full gas in order to try and get away.
Ik heb geen revanchegevoelens, ik wil gewoon mijn wedstrijd rijden. Zoals dat ik elke wedstrijd een beetje aanpak.
This was nothing to do with revenge. I just wanted to race.
Heel draaien en keer buiten het zand dan. Ik denk moest Sander niet tussen
It's a really good parkour for me, this one. A good course for me.
ging het zand ook wel iets beter. Dus ik ben wel heel tevreden over de wedstrijd. Maar ik denk dat ik morgen wel zal voelen.
Yeah, it was a good race and I'm very happy with it.
Zand hield je schijnbaar moeiteloos een specialist als
And then we'll see how I go tomorrow in Overijse.
Het was ook zaak als je alleen rijdt om net voor het zand toch iets gas terug te nemen om fris door het zand te gaan. En dat lukte wel.
Yeah, they were quite short sand sections and they would be much longer normally.
Het was wel een zegen voor mij dat
so I felt like I could hold the others off anyway.
Ja, dat wel. Het is ook de eerste wedstrijd dat mij toch redelijk goed voelt.
Well, now the season's really started anyway.
De eerste wedstrijd had ik toch een beetje een gevoel dat het nog niet vanzelf liep. Maar nu ging het wel super goed.
In the race today I felt really good.
Om morgen weer het beste van mezelf te geven.
First victory of the season for you, an important one. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels very good.
It's a nice,
it's always
nice race
to get
ahead
the
of
first
tomorrow, he
victory,
says.
then you're a bit more at ease for the other races. But I want to do as good as last year, but that's not so easy. But race per race, and we do all what we can do, and I think that's the most important thing.
Tomorrow, another race, Super Prestige. Is that a little bit less important because you missed last week?
No, it's important for me. Last year showed that I got a race advantage on the other guys, so I think it's still 7 races, and I do all the races for the Super Prestige, and my aim is still to win the GC, but it will be very, very hard. But yeah, that's the focus for now, and I think if I do every race as good as I can, that maybe it's still possible.
Okay, dankjewel. Proficiat.
There we go. As he was before the start, Elizabeth leading riders when they race on the Drunencross course at Overijse. Tomorrow you'll see pretty much all of that top 10 back on the start line here at the home of cycling tomorrow for the Super Prestige Telenet. Weeks into the European cross season proper. The first win for Eli Iserbyt has normally come sooner than this, but he's missed 3 races due to that suspension. Back from the suspension from his first race mishap and misdemeanor, let's call it, in Beringen. Here he is back, and back with a bang. You could almost have written this in the script, couldn't you? It was coming. And in the end, the guys who finished in second and third knew it as the race unfolded too. There's the podium presentation as seen from the drone up ahead, looking down on a gradually darkening scene in Heerderstrand, on the scene on the foot of the Leisurelands holiday park in Gelderland province in the east of the Netherlands. There is our podium today. How will the podium look tomorrow in Overijse for the Super Prestige? You will have to join us here at the Home of Cycling to see.